Okay, before I move forward, I would like to teach you some idioms which are widely used in English language. Understand?
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Okay,
first
sir.
you
Okay.
will learn some idioms and phrases, and then we will move forward, and then I will take your presentation. Okay, so
Okay.
ready?
Okay, sir.
Let me just share my screen. Okay, the first one, the apple does not fall far from the tree. Okay, the apple does not fall far from the tree. A child has similar qualities or talents to one of their parents. Okay, actually जो first वाला जो है, ये जो the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, ये हम यूज करते हैं नेगेटिव पर्सपेक्टिव में. फॉर एग्जाम्पल यूज इस सेंस में किया जाता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर किसी का कोई बच्चा जो है वो, फॉर एग्जाम्पल उसमें कोई बैड क्वालिटी है, ठीक है, और उसके पेरेंट्स में भी यही बैड क्वालिटी है. अंडरस्टैंड? सो वी यूज दिस इडियम टू डिस्क्राइब दैट चाइल्ड. द एप्पल डज नॉट फॉल फार फ्रॉम द ट्री, मतलब जो सेब है वो अपने दरख्त से दूर नहीं गिरता. मतलब ये कि सेब के अंदर जो गिरा हुआ सेब है उसके अंदर अपने दरख्त की क्वालिटी होगी, तो जो बच्चा होगा उसके अंदर अपने पेरेंट्स की क्वालिटी होगी. ये नेगेटिव पर्सपेक्टिव में हम यूज करते हैं. गॉट इट? फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर कोई झूठ बोल रहा है कोई बच्चा, तो आप मे बी इट्स मोर लाइकली दैट he learned or he developed this habit from his parents. Okay, he inherited this habit from his parents. It is more likely to. So we can use this idiom to talk about that kid. Okay, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Hopefully you understand that. समझ में आ गया आपको?
Yes, sir. Understood.
सबको समझ में आ गया guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ali Raza Faria.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's a very, however, just you need to know that we use it in a negative perspective. Okay, if someone is exercising a bad habit, for example, there is a guy, his name is Ahmed is a naughty, or maybe Ahmed is a dishonest. Okay, and his father is also dishonest, so you can say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. It means he has developed this habit from his parents. G. Got it, guys? Shall I move forward now? Okay. Number 2, a bad apple. A bad apple, we use this phrase to talk about a person who creates problems. Okay. The person who creates problem, so we use this phrase to describe that person. For example, if you are a teacher and you are teaching in a class, and there is a one guy who always creates problem for the teacher and for the other students, so you can use this one. You are a bad apple. He is a bad apple. Means he creates problems. He is the person who always creates problem. Okay, got it?
Like काली भेड़.
हाँ, ठीक है. बुरा,
काली भेड़ कहते हैं.
काली भेड़ नहीं, वो काली भेड़ का मतलब वी यूज इन अदर पर्सपेक्टिव, वो आगे कुछ और पीछे कुछ और होता है. ठीक है, ब्लैक शीप जिसे हम कहते हैं ना, ब्लैक शीप. ओके, ब्लैक शीप होते हैं मतलब वो सामने कुछ होता है, he shows something else and he does something else behind you. Got it? So we use a black sheep. Okay, like so a bad apple, so you can say Imran Khan is a bad apple because he always creates problem for the people. Okay, shall I move forward now? And I am pardoned if anyone supports Imran Khan. Okay, I just gave an example on a lighter note. Anyway, now I'm moving forward. So these are now the next one. Please keep yourself muted. Number 3. Ahmad, keep yourself muted because to beat around the bush. Number 3. To beat around the bush, we use this idiom to talk about a person who is involved in talking about unimportant things. Okay, for example, I would like to ask a question that is relevant to education. Okay, and someone diverts the topic and he starts talking about health, sports. Okay, so we use this idiom to talk about that person. Do not beat around the bush. इधर उधर की मत मारो, काम की बात करो. Come to the point. इसका उर्दू हम कहते हैं कि इधर उधर की मारना. ठीक है, एक टॉपिक पर बात कर रहे हैं तो वो जो है कोई भी जो है वो दूसरे टॉपिक पर शुरू हो जाए, जहाँ कोई जो है मतलब इररेलेवेंट के चीजों के बारे में बातें करना शुरू करते हैं, तो यू विल से डू नॉट बीट अराउंड द बुश, इधर उधर की मत मारो, कम टू द पॉइंट, काम की बात करो, द पॉइंट की बात करो. गॉट इट गाइस? अंडरस्टैंड? I don't know whether I'm audible or not.
I have a question. You
Go ahead.
said that do not beat around the bush.
Hmm.
So we need to use the negative sentence with this idiom.
It can be used in a negative and affirmative and negative as well. Affirmative, for example, you can say to that person, you are beating around the bush. Don't do that. Come to the point. Okay, he was beating around the bush. When I asked him this question about the economy of Pakistan, so he started beating around the bush. Means he started talking about other things. Understand? So we are done with 3. Now we are moving.
Yeah,
to
understood.
Okay, number 4. The best of both worlds. Okay, the person who enjoys the advantages of 2 different things. Okay. Aisha, give us. Okay, the person who enjoys the advantages of 2 very different things at the same time. So we use this one, this phrase, the best of both worlds. Okay, he has the best of both worlds. He has the best of both worlds. For example, I will give you one example. One example is already written. She lives in a small village, but it is not far from the city. Okay, so she is enjoying 2 advantages. Number 1, she is living in a village, so she enjoys the natural beauty. Secondly, the village is not far from the city. It's also advantage. If she gets to go to city for any work, so she can do that easily. So she is enjoying 2 advantages at the same time. Similarly, for example, you have joined a school that is located nearby your area, and it's a very good school, so you are enjoying very handsome salary. So you can say that I have the best of both worlds. First, I am teaching a very good school. Number 2, it is near my home. Understand, guys?
Yes.
Aisha Omer will say that I live in Faisalabad and I can purchase any brand. Okay. So I am, and Faisalabad is very famous and beautiful city. Okay, so she is enjoying the best. She is having the best of both side world. Okay, so now I am moving forward. Bite the bullet, जिसको हम उर्दू में कहते हैं कड़वा घूंट पीना. ठीक है, bite the bullet, कड़वा घूंट पीना. ठीक है. For example, anything which doesn't appeal to you, which is unpleasant to you, but you have to do that. Okay, learning language is not a piece of cake, but you have to bite the bullet. आपको ये कड़वा घूंट पीना पड़ेगा, आपको ये करना पड़ेगा. Okay, Pakistan economy is declining and government is looking to go to IMF. If it doesn't go, so the economy will collapse. So someone says to you, you have to buy this bullet, you have to go to IMF for more loan. Got it, guys? You have to be regular in the class, you have to buy this bullet if you want to achieve something. समझ में आ गया? Buy the bullet. Can you make any sentence? Let me ask. Quratulain, can you make any sentence? Quratulain?
Yes, sir.
Can you make any sentence with this to bite the bullet?
No, sir.
Marriage is always full of problems, but you have to bite the bullet.
सर मेरा फर्स्ट डे, मुझे बोलने में ही डिफिकल्टीज हो रही है.
अच्छा, चलो कोई मसला नहीं है. Anyone else who can make the sentence using this phrase, bite the bullet? Ali Raza, कोई भी बना दे. Aisha, Umair, Aina, Faria. Anyone can make the sentence?
Sir, nowadays the hot issue is Imran Khan, and we are run with Imran Khan to bite the bullet. I think so.
Okay, anyone else? But Imran Khan is a very honest leader, no doubt about that. He is very loyal. Okay, So anyone else who want to make a sentence? This bite a bullet. Faria, you are very quiet today. I think you have not taken dinner.
No, 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 no. I have taken dinner. Actually, I'm thinking about another idiom, a bad apple.
A bad apple. Oh my God. I think you want to apply this phrase to anyone else among your relatives. I think so. Maybe
There
mother-in-law.
are always, yeah, there
Sir,
are always one bad apple family
But
in
don't
every
don't
marriage
don't
ceremony.
don't apply this word phrase to mother to mother-in-law.
No, 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 no. She was
sir,
very good, alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
sir,
Yes.
Right.
कौन yes, who is
sir, are you listening?
yeah, I can hear you. Who is speaking?
Aisha, sir,
Aisha, go ahead. Yes, I can hear you. जी बताएं आप.
I have to bite the bullet to learn this course to speak English.
अच्छा, ये रात में रात में सोने के बाद और सुबह उठने से पहले है ये. ठीक है, ये जो बाइट है बुलेट है ना, रात को सोने के बाद सुबह उठने से पहले है. ठीक है. ओके.
Sir, what do you mean by this?
I mean to say, I'm just kidding. Anyway, it's a like bullet. Okay, learning language is always difficult. It's like a bullet. But if you want to succeed and thrive and you flourish in your life, so you need to bite this bullet. Okay, and
Yes, sir.
okay, now I am moving forward. It's a very good idiom. A blessing in disguise. Okay. Something that seems very bad and unlucky at first, but actually results in a good outcome. एक चीज है देखने में तो बुरी लग रही है कि ये गलत हो रहा है, लेकिन उसका रिजल्ट बहुत अच्छा निकलता है. ठीक है. For example, one example I have written, you can see that Ali got fired from his last job. That was disguise. It was the bad thing, but it was a blessing in disguise because now he has a much better job working for me. ठीक है, मतलब ये कि अब उसकी जॉब बहुत अच्छी हो गई है. ठीक है, अब पहले उसको फायर किया गया, that was a bad thing for him, but he got a good job as a result of that. Okay, for example, I do not want to go to village. Okay, however, when I went there, so I enjoyed the weather and the natural beauty. So that was a blessing in disguise. Firstly, I did not like that. I thought that I lacked the basic facilities in village, but I went there, so I enjoyed the weather, the natural beauty, the food, the cuisine, and the people were very honest. So that was a blessing in disguise. समझ में आ गया आपको? Understand, guys? चलें. Okay, 6 are enough. Now it's time for your presentation. Who will go first? Who will go first? Okay, let me ask Faria Asad, you will go first. Faria. Then Aisha Umair, Quratullah, Ali Raza, and Asghar. Yes. Aisha Umair, go ahead. Oh my God. Faria, can you hear me? Yes, please, Faria, go ahead.
Yes, sure. Okay. Today I want to speak about my favorite personality, and my favorite personality is my father. And I always admire him. He's no more in this world, but he's alive in my memories. I usually like to talk about him, and so am I. But
Yes.
I often recalls the memories, and it splashes the tears in my eyes. And just like every daughter, I also feel that my father is a king of my thoughts. And most of the time, I feels that if he would have been alive, so the things would be different. As a daughter, I feel his absence, and the more thing, I actually spent a very little time with him, but the duration of that time was without worries and without burden. When he passed away, then I get to know that how much daft I am and how much cruel this world is. Though it was a little touchy intro of him, but that is the real picture of my thoughts. Thank you.
Okay, okay, that's great. Wonderful, wonderful, lovely presentation. Okay, for example, now your father, passed away from this. Is no more in the world. Okay, so when did he pass away? Which year did he pass away?
Sir, he passed away when I was 15 years old.
Oh my God, it was a long time
Approximate
ago, I think.
20, yeah, it's
अब
been
year नहीं बता देना,
22
year
years.
नहीं बताना, okay, because you're gonna describe your age, so do not tell year, okay, which year, because you already mentioned you were
No,
only
no
50 years.
problem at all. I am a mature lady. I don't think about that.
Okay, anyway, I'm just kidding. Okay, so it has been a long time since your father passed away, and you spent very little time, only 15 years. I think out of those 15 years, 5 or 6 years you were mature enough just to understand and to have enlightenment the nature of your father. Okay, and rest of the years, because of being a kid, you played with the rest of the kids, and you did not get a chance to talk to your father. Am I right?
Yeah, you are 100% right.
Okay.
But
Your
still,
father was also in
it's
Karachi, or he used to live somewhere else? He used to live somewhere else.
no, he used to live with me,
Okay, he used to live there.
with my
Okay,
family.
but what is surprising for me is that your father passed away a long time ago. I think it has been almost 15 to 20 years, almost, or maybe more than that. Okay, but what I am wondering is that you did not get any other favorite personality after your father left this world, departed this world. What is the reason for that? Meaning now you are a married person, and you come across many people in your life. You develop relationship with the other people. So why you do not like any other personality apart from your father?
Sir, actually, I feel that father is like a king for every daughter. And the most precious thing which I observe in his character is that he he will not be in this world when I will be, I will be mature. So he did all his responsibilities in my childhood. Means he prepared, he saved money for my marriage and everything at that time.
Okay.
So when I
Hmm.
brought up, though he was not here, but we did not find any difficulty in any other responsibility of mine.
Okay, so he settled everything. Okay, so did he pass away out of any kind of disease or naturally?
Naturally.
Naturally. Okay, anyway, that's great. Okay, guys, thank you so much, Faria, and I will ask you some questions after I take presentation from the rest of the students. Okay, now the second, Kuratulen, are you ready?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir. Today
Okay,
is
you
my
can
first day.
listen only today. Okay, Aisha Omer, go ahead. Aisha Omer, go ahead. Aisha Omer. She is also silent. Aina Askar, would you like to deliver a presentation on your favorite personality?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Aina Askar. Today I am going to speak about my favorite personality, that is my father. My father is my hero. His personality is very simple and charming. His character is wise, truthful, and honest. I always admired his kindness toward everyone and the way he tries to help each and everyone as much as possible. He is not my father, but also my friend. He always motivated me in every step of my life. Whenever I feel a friend for my moral support, my father encouraged me and helped me for every problem. He is also a religious person and God-fearing and prays regularly. He never bounded me or restricted me from anything, but he always taught me that there is a fine line between right and wrong, and I must know what is right for me. I am proud of my father. It's his faith in me and trust that I am a confident personality today. I always pray for his health and well-being. May he live long to see my success. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Anand. Wonderful. I think आपने भी और फरिया ने भी father, you just talked about your father as a favorite personality. लगता है आप लोगों को ईदी बड़ी ज्यादा मिलती थी father से. That was
Sir, actually, I am married and I always compare my this life with my past life, and I always found
which life is
that what
better, after marriage,
yes,
post marriage?
always better.
Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Which life is better?
Sir, before marriage, although I have no any economical issue, not any other issue, but the love, I mean, everything that we receive in past life, that is much better than this life.
Okay, I will talk about more. This it's a very important and debatable topic. Okay, I will ask you some more questions as well. Let me just have the presentation of other students, and then I will get back to you on it. Okay,
Sure.
and we gonna comparison between the life before marriage and post marriage. What are the some fundamental problems which take place after marriage, and what are some advantages which you enjoy after marriage? Okay, and how can you can analyze the both lives prior to marriage and post marriage? Okay, we will have a debate on that. Okay, now Ali Reza, now it's short on Ali Reza. Ali Reza.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Ali Reza, go ahead. आप उस पे
Uh,
छत पे बैठे हो
uh,
अभी? Are you sitting on the roof?
yes.
Okay, that overlooks some very beautiful
Sir,
sea.
I will present my topic.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Sir, sir, I will present my topic tomorrow, inshallah. Because, sir, a person which was my close relative has passed away.
Oh,
Due to his death, I was in his house, and so many works and responsibilities which are fulfilled by me. And now I am very shameful, and I will present tomorrow, essentially, sir.
okay, okay, no issue, no problem. Okay, no problem. Okay,
Thanks
and
a lot, sir.
okay, Aisha Omer, are you ready? Aisha Omer, Quratul Lan, you can also participate. Quratul Lan, you can make only few sentences.
Sir, inshallah tomorrow मैं try करूँगी.
हाँ, but
But
tomorrow
I'm
never
supposed
comes.
to today is
Okay.
my birthday.
जी. Anyway, but okay, yes, Aisha Omer, now shorten. You are not audible to Aisha Omer. Unmute yourself first. Unmute yourself and then talk. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead, please.
Sir, sir, I am telling you that my favorite personality in this world is also my father, which is not here with me. He also passed away last year.
Oh, he passed away last year out of COVID or natural death?
Naturally, heart failed.
Okay, heart attack. Okay, he had heart attack.
Sir, I can't describe that this year after his death, the whole year we spent with a lot of sorrow.
Okay, his death rendered
Deep
you okay and gloomy. Okay, and dismal. Anyway, yeah, I can understand. I demonstrate my solidarity with you. Anyway, so just
Sir,
would you tell me
actually,
about him?
sir,
Yeah, about
sir,
him.
actually, our daughter क्या कहते हैं उसको idolize in her small age, idolize her he always see her father's every activity, everything. He seeks everything from her father.
Okay.
So I I want to say that the whole personality we have from from our fathers. So
Okay, so you developed
no
many
one
qualities from your
can
father.
be there.
Okay. Okay, Aisha Umar, I got your point. Okay.
We can't make hero.
Yeah, continue, continue. You wanna say something?
I want to say that that we can't imagine another hero in our eyes
Okay,
instead
he
of
was a
him.
matchless person. Okay, unparalleled. Okay, fair enough.
Because we learn everything from her father,
Okay. Okay.
from our father.
Okay. So we have got new students. Aman Mubin. Aman Mubin, can you hear me? Aman, can you hear me? Aman Mubin, am I audible to you? Okay, the excellence school, who is there? Oh. Aman, you're not talking. Anyway. Okay, Aisha, that was a wonderful presentation. And firstly, as you mentioned to me, last year he passed away. And how many kids do you have? How many kids do you have, Aisha? Okay, Shane. Faria Asad, how many kids do you have, Faria Asad?
Sir, I have
Right.
4 kids.
Okay, you have 4 kids. Faria Asad, how many kids do you have?
Sir, I don't have kids.
You don't have kids. Okay, 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 okay. And how
No.
long have you? Okay,
My kids passed away, so I don't have right now.
sorry, I didn't hear you. How many kids do you have? You don't have any kids. What was the reason? I didn't hear you actually.
That was a natural injury death. So my 2 kids passed away. So right now I don't have any kids.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Okay. Anyway, okay. That's very sad. Anyway, okay. Aina Kuratulan, Aina Askar, you tell me about yourself. That you also, all
Yes.
of you picked your father as a favorite personality. And I am wondering that why only the father? Why not mother? My first question is that uh, why you did not take your mother as a favorite personality? Why only you picked father as a favorite personality? My first question is that. Second question is that being a female, you got all of you just are married people, and I think the two of you are having some kids as well, and you develop relationship with many people. But why your focus was only on father? This is what I'm stupefied. Anyway, Aina Akhtar, would you like to say on this? Why a father? Why not mother?
Yes, sir. Although mother put a lot of effort for their kids, but the summary of this presentation is that father is like a shelter not for daughters, but also for sons.
Okay. Okay. So he provides you a shelter. He serves as a shelter to his kids,
Yes,
irrespective of their gender, whether it's a male or female. Okay. So
yes,
why we overlook the contribution made by mother towards the kids? For example, to bring the kids up is very difficult. Is very difficult. It keeps the mother engaged 24/7. Okay, she can sleep at night when the kids are very young, very small, 2 years, 3 years. Okay, and she owns the responsibility to bring them up, to nurture them. I think it takes a lot of efforts. So don't you think that we
uh,
are overlooking the role played by mother to some extent? Faria Asad, what do you say about Faria?
Sir, actually, in my opinion, we are not neglecting our mothers that they did not put in their efforts properly. But the thing is that what I feel for my father, that father is like an umbrella for
Hmm.
me. He shelters all the family, but the daughters and the relationship between the father is something else.
Hmm.
We cannot describe it in the words, but the thing is, it's a very different kind of relation.
Hmm.
That's what I feel.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, okay. There was the other issue raised by I think Aina Askar. and she talked about the life prior to marriage and after marriage, and she said very categorically that she enjoyed the life before the marriage. Do you agree with her, Fariyasat, or not?
Sir, actually, the thing is, before the marriage, the life was very easy because we don't, at that time, we were not facing worries, burdens, and we were not, bearing the responsibilities of lots of things. So that life was carefree. That is the reason I think she was trying to say that that life was very happy and that life was very easy for them. From this aspect, I will also say that before marriage life was very easy and excellent. But I am really very thankful to Allah Ta'ala that what life I am spanning in my husband house, that Alhamdulillah, most of the time I used to say that I'm blessed.
Okay, you are blessed and you are enjoying your life after post marriage as well. Okay, Aina Askar, you tell me why, when you make a comparison between the both lives, why do you rate more the life prior to marriage in comparison with the life post marriage? Aina Askar.
Yes, sir, it's because in married life there are so many problems, and whenever I face any problem, I call to my father and they came and solved my problem. So I appreciate my father, and I think he is shelter for me. Because
You are
my
educating your
in-laws are totally uneducated.
Okay, anyway, that's great. But okay, the biggest problem, I think, the mother-in-law, it's like Masla Kashmir.
Yes, sir.
But okay, this is a very, no, my question is that why,
Yes.
when this is a very general perception, and that goes to most of the females after marriage, they are not happy with the role played by mother-in-law. What is the reason? Means